Hey everybody, Guns and Undercover here. Today is Saturday, February 8th, 2020. It's about noontime here in New Jersey. I don't know, the sun was shining, clouds are coming in, but it's cold, that's all I know. So we got a blue zero hero story right here in good old Monmouth County, which I'm starting to believe is the capital of blue zero heroes here in New Jersey. It seems like there's one coming out every other day, isn't there? I know there's at least, this makes about 4 this year, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we've had several this year. So this one comes out of Ocean Township, New Jersey. It was reported on the Monmouth County Prosecutor's Office Facebook page, and here is the Facebook page posting. And let's find out what this fine, upstanding, well-trained professional out protecting and serving the government has been up to. It reads, Ocean Township Police Officer charged with theft and forgery. Wow, cheating somebody, huh? An 18-year veteran Ocean Township Police Officer has been charged Monday with theft and forgery related to a rental property he owned in Brielle, announced Monmouth County Prosecutor Christopher J. Gramacioni. Cory R. Cole, 49 of Brielle, is charged with third-degree theft by failure to make required disposition of property received and 2 counts of fourth-degree forgery. We will continue to hold police officers accountable and reiterate the message that no one is above the law, said Prosecutor Gramacioni. Well, you may charge them, but it seems like they never go to jail. I mean, we have Jake Pascucci over there, the drunk that killed that woman, and he hasn't spent a day in jail yet. They just don't go to jail. They get some kind of little sweetheart deal. But let's find out. Let's read more. Charges were filed after an investigation revealed that Cole entered into a lease with a woman who agreed to rent a property owned by Cole in Brielle. The woman provided Cole with a $4,200 security deposit on August 27, 2019. The lease required Cole to maintain the security deposit in a bank account during the term of the lease, and assuming she did not damage the property, to return the money to her at the end of the lease. The woman never moved into the residence as Cole kept pushing back the move-in date. A review of bank records revealed that Cole deposited the $4,200 into a bank account that he depleted the funds within days, withdrawing the bulk of it in cash. The investigation further revealed that to satisfy the Brielle School District's residency inquiries with respect to the woman's children, Cole uttered a forged lease to the school district indicating that the victim had moved into a different property that he owned in Brielle, which wasn't actually being rented by someone else. It is a sad day for the Ocean Township Police Department. By the way, this is the second one from Ocean Township Police Department within the past year to have a blue zero get arrested. They had another one there. He was peddling horse steroid pills. And he was teaming up with that deal cop that got caught. The Ocean Township Police Department is a highly professional organization, and we will not let the actions of one officer overshadow the great work and dedication by the men and women of this department. Well, you mean 2, because you had 2 in the past year. And I love the cop again. This is the message they pound in your brain. They're professionals, well trained. Said dedication by the men and women of this department, said Ocean Township Police Chief Steve Peters. If convicted of theft by failure to make required disposition of property received, Cole faces a sentence of 3 to 5 years in prison. If convicted of forgery, he faces up to 18 months in state prison on each count. Well, he's not going to jail, folks. I can assure you this. It'll get pleaded down to some little minute charge. He'll pay the woman money back. He'll pay a fine. He'll go in the first offenders program. They'll roll out the carpet for him and make him a real sweetheart deal. This is why I think it's a sham sometimes when they say, they don't tolerate bad cops and they arrest them, but then they don't go to jail. And why would I believe this guy's going to go to jail for forgery and theft when you got a cop that was drunk and killed a woman? He's home eating cereal, watching TV, I bet. Cole remains suspended without pay by the Ocean Township Police Department. That's what I find amazing. He's suspended without pay. The case is assigned to Monmouth County Assistant Prosecutor Melanie Falco, Director of Office's Professional Responsibility and Bias Crime Bureau. Anyone with additional information about this case, or if you were a victim of similar activity by Cole, you are urged to contact Detective Sergeant Ryo Washburn of the Monmouth County Prosecutor's Office. Despite these charges, every defendant is presumed innocent. Unless, well, we know that's all hogwash, because if it was you and I, they'd be blasting the story all over the place. But this will probably be the only time you'll ever hear about this cop. So yeah, we got a Blue Zero hero who took money for rent, a deposit on a house. The lady never rented the thing. And he depleted all the money. She probably wanted the money back. That's what's probably started the whole thing. She wanted the money back, and he didn't have it to give it to her, or didn't want to give it to her. And then she goes to, I don't know, but he drafts up a fake lease to show that this lady or some person is living in that town so the kid can go to school. And it turns out, I got a feeling maybe he was just trying to do a good deed there by helping somebody out, and it blew up in his face when he cheated her out of some money or depleted the money. But regardless, he's a cop, and he's supposed to represent law and order, and as you can see, no law and order there. So one makes you always have to ask yourself, what else has he done? Because he felt he could do this and get away with it. Blue Zero heroes. Gotta love these little blue darlings. They're just out there and protecting and serving. I don't know who. They're not protecting, serving you and I, but I definitely think they're protecting and serving the government. All right, I'll put the link to the story in the description. Let me know what you think in the comments section. I always like reading the comments, good and bad. This is Gunnison Undercover. Till next time, people.